Hey there, demon enthusiasts and the unfortunately curious. Welcome to the show where we shine a light on the dark corners of the world and hope it doesn't stare back. I'm your host for this terrifying trip, Shadow Queen. And today we're diving headfirst into a cauldron of folklore and fright to rank the top 10 scariest demons from around the globe. We're talking origins, we're talking powers, and most importantly, we're talking about how to avoid them. Just in case you ever find yourself face to face with a slavering hellspawn. Safety first, am I right? So buckle up, grab your holy water or your sage or your crystals or whatever wards off your particular flavor of evil. Let's do this thing. Kicking off our list, we have a demon straight out of Mesopotamia. It's Pazuzu, the king of the wind demons. This guy's got a look that could curdle holy water. You might recognize Pazuzu from The Exorcist, but Pazuzu was a double-edged sword, demonically speaking. He whipped up storms and brought pestilence. He also battled other demons, foreshadowing. Coming in at number 9, we have the mysterious and controversial Lilith. In some Jewish traditions, she's considered Adam's first wife. Lilith was a rebel, a free spirit, not about that subservient life. She left Eden forever linked to the darkness, often depicted as a seductive temptress blamed for many misfortunes. So, how do you keep Lilith at bay? At number 8, we have a demon who knows how to party, but definitely not the kind you want an invite to. It's Asmodeus, the demon prince of desire. This guy is basically the embodiment of all things excessive and indulgent. We're talking lust, gluttony, greed. You name it, Asmodeus is all about it. Now Asmodeus, he's got style. He's often depicted rocking some seriously fabulous outfits, sometimes even riding a dragon. Talk about making an entrance, but don't let the glam fool you. This demon is all about leading you down the path of temptation and ultimately your downfall. So, how do you avoid becoming another notch on Asmodeus's bedpost or gambling table or whatever he's into? Well, it's all about resisting temptation. Chapter 4. Jikininki, the hungry ghosts of Japan. Hold on to your stomachs, folks. We're heading to Japan to meet the Jikininki. These demons are the stuff of nightmares. Imagine a grotesque, decaying corpse driven mad by insatiable hunger. They were once humans, cursed for their greed, forever craving flesh, but never finding solace. Encounter them in graveyards or where they died. Avoid becoming a midnight snack. Don't be a greedy jerk in this life. Chapter 5. Pishacha, the flesh-eating ghouls. At number 6, we're diving into the rich tapestry of Hindu mythology to meet the Pishacha, the flesh-eating ghouls. These demonic entities are the stuff of nightmares, often depicted with grotesque features, sharp claws, and a thirst for blood and human flesh. They say that Pishacha are drawn to darkness, both literally and figuratively. They lurk in shadows, preying on the weak, the vulnerable, and those who have strayed from the path of righteousness. They're known to possess humans, driving them to madness and violence. So how do you keep these flesh-eating fiends at bay? Well, light is your friend. Keep your surroundings well lit and maybe invest in a nightlight or two. Chapter 6, Incubus, the nighttime seducer. Hold on to your blankets, folks, because at number 5 we have a demon who knows how to get lucky, and I'm not talking about winning the lottery. It's the Incubus, the nighttime seducer. This demon is all about fulfilling your darkest desires, whether you want it to or not. Now, the Incubus is traditionally depicted as a male demon who preys on sleeping women, often taking on a desirable form to, shall we say, get what he wants. But don't think for a second that men are safe from these demonic Casanovas. The Incubus is all about stealing your energy, literally and figuratively. So how do you avoid a late-night rendezvous with an Incubus? Well, maintaining a clean and holy living space is key. Chapter 7. At number 4, we meet the counterpart to our last demonic delight, the succubus. Like the incubus, the succubus is all about seduction and feeding on life force, but with a feminine touch. These demons appear as alluring women in dreams, tempting their victims with promises of pleasure and ecstasy. But just like with the incubus, these encounters are far from harmless. The succubus drains her victims of their vital essence, leaving them weak and vulnerable. Some believe that repeated visits from a succubus can even lead to death. So, how do you avoid becoming a victim of the succubus's charms? Well, just like with the incubus, keeping your bedroom a sacred space is essential. Chapter 8, Oni, the demonic ogres of Japan. Hold on tight, because at number 3, we're heading back to Japan to face the Oni. These hulking behemoths are the stuff of nightmares, with terrifying faces and sharp claws. Oni are often depicted carrying iron clubs called kanabo. They're known for their strength and love of chaos. These demons dwell in the underworld, but often cross over to terrorize mortals. Chapter 9, Churel, the vengeful spirits of South Asia. The Churel is a vengeful spirit fueled by heartbreak and vengeance. Found in South Asian folklore, the Churel is the spirit of a woman who died tragically, depicted with grotesque features and long, sharp nails. They seek revenge. They lure men by appearing as beautiful women before revealing their true forms. The Churel reminds us that pain and anger can linger after death. Chapter 10, Pontianak, the vampire ghost of Southeast Asia. And finally, claiming the #1 spot on our list is a demon so terrifying, so bloodthirsty, that it will chill you to your very core. From the depths of Southeast Asian folklore, we bring you the Pontianak. Imagine this, a beautiful woman with long flowing hair dressed in white. She appears to you at night, her eyes glowing red in the darkness. You might be captivated by her beauty, drawn to her ethereal charm. But don't be fooled, because beneath that alluring exterior lies a monster. The Pontianak is a vampire ghost, driven by an insatiable thirst for blood, particularly the blood of newborn babies. And there you have it, folks, our countdown of the top 10 scariest demons from around the world. I hope you learned a thing or two about the dark side of folklore and, more importantly, how to avoid becoming a demon's next victim. Remember, knowledge is power. And when it comes to the supernatural, a little bit of fear can be a healthy thing. It keeps us vigilant, it keeps us respectful of the unknown, and it makes for some seriously entertaining stories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling content. Stay safe and stay protected.